Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. This right here is the HP Omen 15. Okay, so the unboxing experience wasn't really special. It's just a basic box. But inside it comes with a manual, the adapter, and then the laptop. So here it is. This is the HP Omen 15. As you can see, it's got a matte black colorway, and that square looking thing that you see does not glow, but looks pretty cool. The outer shell is mainly constructed out of plastic, while the the keyboard deck area is made out of metal. Since this laptop's mainly constructed out of plastic, yes, the screen flexes. Even the keyboard deck flexes, but thanks to the screen being made out of plastic, you know, it's flexible enough to not break even when the screen flexes. Talking about flexing, this laptop's got a RGB backlit keyboard. It looks pretty sweet, but the only thing you got to keep in mind is that it's got no dynamic effects. So it's not going to be changing colors or, you know, dancing like you might see on other gaming PCs or laptops. Yeah, the lights on this keyboard, they're going to stay the same color. It's got 4 different zones, and you can customize the 4 zones to your liking, and that's that. Besides that, I have no other complaints about this keyboard. It's got full-size arrow keys, no number pads, which I don't mind, and just the overall typing and gaming experience this keyboard provided was good. I actually like typing on this keyboard more than I do compared to my 2018 MacBook Pro. Whew, okay. Yeah. So overall, good keyboard. The trackpad, on the other hand, I'm not a big fan of. I wish it was a little bigger, but more than that, I wish it was a little more responsive, because I just can't aim when I play with the trackpad, or it just doesn't register my finger's touch for some reason. It could be my finger, I don't know. I even tried turning up the responsiveness setting for the trackpad all the way up, and it still made no difference. My finger just wouldn't be registered like most of the time, so I couldn't aim in Counter-Strike, as you can see right here. So with that being said, the trackpad isn't good for gaming with me, but it's good enough to navigate through the OS. Now let's talk about the display. It's got a 15.6-inch 1080p panel with a refresh rate of 300 Hz. It looks great. Scrolling through the web, just doing everyday stuff on the laptop is an amazing experience. It looks buttery smooth, and playing games, you know, it looks great too. So overall, it's a good looking display. Colors look good. It's a pretty sharp display. I've never had any issues with the screen not being bright enough, and it's got an anti-glare display, which definitely helps with the screen being easier to see under bright environments. And yeah, it's a pretty good looking display. Another thing I want to talk about is the speaker. It's not the best speaker, but it does get the job done. It gets loud enough where I don't hear the fan noise anymore, so it gets decently loud. If I turn up the volume all the way up, it can be uncomfortable, so it's not a lot of bass in this speaker, but for what it is, it's a good speaker. Coming from a MacBook Pro, this laptop feels like it's got ports on steroids. On the right side, it's got a USB Type-C port, which you cannot use to charge the laptop. It's got a mini display port and a USB Type-A port. Then on the left side, it's got a RJ45 port, a USB Type-A port, HDMI 2.0, a media card reader, that's for your SD cards, and then a headphone jack. In terms of performance, it's got Intel's 10th generation Core i7 processor with RTX 2060 for graphics and 16 gigs of RAM, which you can obviously upgrade. With all that being said, this laptop handled everything I threw at it like a champ. I played Call of Duty Warzone, I played Fortnite, I played Warframe, I played Counter-Strike, all the games I wanted to play, and it handled it like a champ. So yeah, in Warzone, I was getting around 100 frames per second in ultra settings, and in Fortnite, I was getting around 250 frames per second in ultra settings. The laptop does a great job staying cool. Even when I was playing games, it got warm, it got hot at times, but it doesn't get so hot that I feel like I need to stop playing the game, you know, and it never shut down on me or anything either. So also, that top part of the laptop you see right there where you think that's the speaker, it's actually the air intake right there, and I think that's one of the main reasons why the laptop stays so cool. The battery life. On a day-to-day use, when I'm gaming, browsing the web, and checking my email, this laptop lasts me around 3.5 hours. But if I just watch a movie that I downloaded, I even tested it out watching a couple of movies like that, and this laptop lasted me over 5 hours. So it's a okay battery life. It's not great for people who want to game on the go, but at least it lasts for a couple of hours. To wrap up this video, it's a good gaming laptop for the price. If you don't mind the not too long battery life, then you should definitely check out the HP Omen 15.